All right, so today I want to talk a little bit more about ChatGPT. We talked about it in the last video. I want to talk about my biggest problem with it, which is it's frequently wrong, but it's confidently wrong. This is Overpass Insights. My name is Eric, and I make apps. All right, so the last video I did was about a month ago. Sorry about that. It's been a while. I've been a bit off my game. But that last video was about using ChatGPT as a software developer. And one of the things I said in the video was trying to encourage you guys to start using these AI tools. It doesn't have to be ChatGPT. You also got like Copilot, which will soon have Copilot X that has the backing of ChatGPT anyway. But a lot of these code generating AI tools, not because they're really good or they could code better than you can or they're going to take your job, but because they improve your efficiency as a developer. Now, and one of the things I talked about in that video last month, and I've been using it almost every single day. In fact, I had somebody in one of the teams that I'm working in said, "It sounds like you're trying to get it to do all the work for you." I'm like, no, I'm trying to be faster at what I do and more efficient at what I do. Everything that it does, that it generates for you, you still have to put, it can't test for you. It can write tests for you, but a lot of that testing and stuff like you do, make sure everything works the way it does, that's still on you. And that's still, and a lot of that iteration is still a large part of the development process, not just typing in the code. Right, but one of the things I said in the last video, now that I've used it even a month more, is that the big problem with ChatGPT, and one of the reasons I don't think it's going to replace us as software developers, is that it's frequently wrong. But that's not the worst thing about it. Because, it gives you code, it says, oh yeah, here's some code, right? And that code is wrong. The problem with it is it's confidently wrong. I'll say, is it possible to do a function that takes in these parameters and gives me this output, right? And they'll go, yeah, here's the code. Of course it is. And then you could ask something that it's generally, it's not possible to do. Given existing APIs, you've been trying to do it for a while, and it'll say, sure, that will work. Just do this. And then if you say, you have to run the code and then say, all right, that doesn't work. And it's, oh, sorry, how about try this? How about try this? So it's using these AI tools is like having a junior developer with a whole lot of confidence, but you don't have a lot of confidence in him. But having him there is better than just doing everything yourself. You could just say, look, I could just do it myself the first time. And we had a few comments like that, and I totally agree with it. If you're like, I do this in and out, it's just easier for me to type it out than it is to deal with, handing it off to somebody else and have them give it back to you, then that's true. The big difference between, and that's the way I kind of see using these AI tools, is almost as having a junior developer who could go off and see if that's possible and then come back to me. The only thing is it comes back in seconds as opposed to, a week or 2 weeks, however long another developer will take to do it. And that's how we speed up the development process. I don't think it's going to take over our jobs. It's one of the things, but I do think if you're a developer who can't use ChatGPT, you're almost as bad as a developer 20 years ago who didn't know how to properly Google things to find the answers that you need. So anyway, I just wanted to reiterate on that. We had a lot of comments over the last months. I've got a few emails saying, yeah, I find it easier to just do it myself. And that totally makes sense in a lot of cases, but it's just being able to adopt those new technologies, being able to, play around with different prompts and say, what can I get to get this thing done? So anyway, just thought I'd check in with you guys. I've not been doing a lot of videos lately. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I've just been so busy. Anyway, I hope you guys are staying healthy, staying safe. That is it for today. I'll talk to you next time.